In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to graph a line from slope-intercept form. Welcome back to my channel, Numerics with Nadia, and let's get into our lesson objectives for today. Our first lesson objective is to be able to identify the slope and the y-intercept of any equation, and then our second lesson objective for today is to be able to accurately graph a line using slope and y-intercept. If you guys haven't watched my video on how to master slope-intercept form and the y-intercept, I would highly encourage you guys to watch that one first. I will go ahead and tag it right here for you guys prior to getting into the rest of today's video. And now that we've gone through our lesson objectives, let's just review the introduction to slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form is a way to express a linear equation. It is y equals mx plus b, where y is our dependent variable, m is our slope, x is our independent variable, and b is our y-intercept. The two important things we need here, the two key components, are your slope and y-intercept. Once you know that, you can graph your point. So as you see here in the diagram, we have our y-intercept. That is the first point you're going to graph. Once we graph that, then we would use rise over run, our understanding of slope being the rate of change, to get our second point. And at that point, you can just connect the dots, and that is your line. And in order to better understand this, let's work through a few practice questions. For these practice questions, we're going to be given the line in slope-intercept form, and we will be asked to graph the line. The line that we have for our first practice question is y equals 4x minus 2. So there's two things here that we're looking for. It is our slope and our y-intercept. Our slope here is 4. We know that slope is rise over run, so even though 4 is a whole number, we're going to write it as a fraction, just so it'll be easier for us to graph. So that would be 4 over 1 is our rise over run. And then our y-intercept here is negative 2. So as a coordinate, your y-intercept is where x equals 0, so it would be 0, negative 2. And now we will get ready to graph our line. We first have to plot our x and y axis. X goes horizontally, y goes vertically. Then we're going to plot our y-intercept, which is 0, negative 2. Once we do that, we are going to use our slope to plot our next point. So our slope is rise over run, right? So we're going to rise or go up by 4 and then over 1, and that's when we get our second point. So all we do now is we connect those 2 points, and that is your line, y equals 4x minus 2. It's as simple as that. And now we'll get into just one more practice problem to really get a hang of things. If you guys have any specific equations you need help graphing, please feel free to comment them below, and I will make sure to do a video on that for you guys as well. For now, we'll get into our second practice question. The equation is y equals 2/3 x minus 4. So our slope here is 2 over 3. That is our rise over run. And our y-intercept is negative 4. So that as a coordinate would be 0, negative 4. And again, we'll just get our graph ready. We will plot our axes, our x-axis and our y-axis. And then our first step for graphing a line is to graph your y-intercept. So once we plot our negative 4 and our y-intercept, then we can use our slope. We know that slope is rise over run, and our slope here is 2 over 3. So we will go up 2 and over 3. And by over, I mean to the right. So we'll go up by 2 and to the right 3 units to get our second point. Once we have our 2 points, we just connect the dots, connect our points, and that is your line, y equals 2/3 x minus 4. And with that, that wraps up our practice questions for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video on how to graph a line given slope-intercept form. If you guys have any questions or any other video topics you would like to see, please feel free to comment them down below. Please leave this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.